Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Suva Soul Tarot. I know it's pretty late, but I wanted to jump on here before I just knock out. I don't know why I'm up this late, but I am, so let's just go with it. So let's just get into a general reading for those that are here, for those that can make it here tonight. Okay, Spirit, please guide us into a general reading for the collective. General reading for the collective or the individual, you know. Okay, first card out, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. They want me to roll some astro dice, so I will. But bottom of the deck, it is safe for you to love. Open your hearts to give and receive the highest energy of all. I do feel like it's time for you guys to embrace your independence. It is. It's time for you to be free of contracts, free of binds, free of people holding you back. However this resonates for you, it's your breakthrough moment. It's time to finally put yourself first, and maybe that's something that you couldn't do beforehand. You know, maybe you were living according to how your family wanted you to live, you know, or maybe you were living according to how your peers were living, just because you wanted to fit in, just because you thought that just was what was expected of you. But I feel like you've kind of woken up here and you're kind of ready to roll. Speaking of roll, let's roll some astro dice for you. All right, so we have Mercury energy here, Sagittarius energy here, and we have 8th house energy here. I do feel as if this is about being in your truth, communicating your truth, about being honest about where you want to go. I think you're meant to travel or just go places. Okay, go somewhere else other than where you are today. And truly transform. I feel like you've been transforming, you know, from the inside out. And now it's time for you to take outward steps to change your physical environment as you did your inward environment. Okay. All right, let's see what else we have going on for you. Let's pull some Oracle and Tarot. I am just doing a general collective, okay? But if you do want to pay for a reading, Cash App or Venmo, I can do your reading after this. Information is in my bio, but other than that, I am not doing free readings tonight. All right. What are you freeing yourself from? Okay. We have spiritual union. We have patience. Okay. So some of you have found yourself in a commitment, possibly a marriage. And I really feel for some of you, you've outgrown this marriage or relationship or connection. You know, this may be romantic. This also may be platonic. Perhaps, you know, it's a family member, you know, and maybe there's a lot of love there and they don't want you to leave. They don't want you to leave the nest, but it's time. It's time for you to do what you're meant to. You know, I think with this patience card, I do feel like a lot of time has passed and you were asked to kind of put this on the back burner. You were asked to be patient, that your time will come, possibly for some of you as well. But yeah, in the past, that just was not able to happen for you. Some of you may have experienced a loss in the family as well. What's first popping into my mind is that you could have lost a father or a father figure. You know, and perhaps this is a new start for you. A big shift, a big change that's catapulting you forward. Some of you here also have a supportive mother that believes in you, that knows you have a lot more ahead of you. Let's see what else we have here. Tell me more about what you're breaking free from. What past are you leaving behind? Yeah, see? Vows. Then we have medicine man or woman. Bottom of the deck, we have communal living. Yeah. An agreement or contract is up or it's over or you've outgrown this living situation here. And I do feel like you're here to kind of fulfill your dreams. That's where you're headed towards. Huh. All right, let's see more about this future situation that you are preparing for. This seems very bittersweet, like you're sad that you're leaving this behind, but at the same time, you know you'd be filled with a lot of regrets if you don't step away from the situation. Also, you may also want your family to grow and expand as well. You don't want them to stay stuck and stagnant where they are. For some of you, you may be traveling to a completely different country or city to make a name for yourself, you know. Let's see, who are you becoming, or what role are you stepping into? What role are you stepping into? What role? Okay, what came out was networker in the reverse. Shadow attribute conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. And bottom of the deck, we have athlete, dedication, light attribute, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. And that was the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, you know, in the midst of you learning who you're supposed to be, it may be tricky, you know. You may feel like you have imposter syndrome. You know, like you don't quite fit into this new environment, but you're trying your best to adapt. You may also feel overwhelmed by the amount of messages or emails or mail that you get. You know, maybe you find that you're very, very busy, but this is, you know, maybe a dream job or dream opportunity. This is what you said you wanted. And so you have to find a way to tackle these tasks, you know. And so there may be some ups and downs along the way, you know. It's a learning process for you. Let's pull a few more cards here. Hi, good morning. Tell me about this role you're stepping into. Trust. You know, you're learning to trust the process. You know, hoping that you will find your way. Although, again, like this, what seems to be a labyrinth, kind of sort of looks like a labyrinth to me at least. You know, you may have to backtrack sometimes to find the right way forward. All right, let's see. Let's pull another oracle card here. What do you need to know about this future role? What do you need to know about this future role? I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. Bottom of the deck, the sword and the rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. What I get from this here is you may have a lot of suitors, you know. Maybe you have people that are interested in you because, let's say, for example, if this is a work opportunity, you're the new girl in an environment, you know, so maybe they're kind of curious about you. They want to know more about you. I feel like where you're going to be, you're definitely going to have your hands full with tasks and maybe with messages from people. I do feel like there's just a lot going on at once, but most especially when it comes to work, you know. Okay. But yeah, I definitely see here that at least one person is crushing on you or will be crushing on you in the near future. Although I do feel like you don't really have time. Maybe you're not even really paying attention to this offer. Okay. All right, let's see. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Six of Cups in the reverse. We have the Strength card in the reverse. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, the Three of Pentacles. Some of you here may be finding it hard to let go. Let go of somebody, especially if somebody that you have really loved and still love has passed away. Especially if this was a lover, a soulmate. You know, if this person has passed on to the other side, you're never really going to want to let go. It's just you have to accept the fact that they're not physically able to be there with you anymore, and you know, you physically have to move on. And so for those of you where you're leaving again a romance situation behind with somebody that has, you know, passed, this may be a dark period for you. You may believe that you'll never be happy. Yeah. But this separation is just temporary, and your person may want you to know that. You know, that this isn't goodbye forever. That they'll see you again. And you know, you still may feel a bit, maybe even resentful about what's happened. Yeah, that's coming in strong. Let's see for those where this is a non-romantic situation. What's happening here? Judgment card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Fool, the Five of Pentacles. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. So for those in a non-romantic or unromantic situation here. Or it's because you've outgrown your marriage or commitment, and it's not because you've lost this person to a death. You know, you may have felt something was unjust. But with this Nine of Pentacles here, you're going to be finding a sense of peace and sovereignty with starting over, with freeing yourself, with letting yourself go. Because maybe the past was just very stressful. Okay. For some of you here, you could have been dealing with a lot of arguments, maybe wars, battles, you know, and you may find that, you know, where you're going, where you're headed, where you're traveling to, you're going to feel more secure, more at peace, more at ease, and more abundant. This may resonate for people that may be leaving a war-torn country. You know, perhaps these are, you know, refugees that may be resonating with this energy, for example. You know, seeking asylum, you know, from a very difficult situation, a very unjust situation. But with this Five of Pentacles here, some days it's just really hard. Perhaps some of you still have flashbacks to the past. And some days it's just really hard to be on your own. Especially if you've been separated from family, or you're the last person in your family maybe to survive or to move on. Okay. Or again, you just had to leave your family behind. But you may just really struggle. You just be really struggling and feeling as if this is not really a win. You know, it is, and I'm grateful, but man, it's bittersweet. Let me pull an advice card here. Advice, Spirit. For everyone resonating with this in a range of situations, we have two cards that popped up. We have self-expectation and positivity. Self-expectation says, when we set ourselves goals, we create the possibility for success and failure. We must not be afraid of believing in our own abilities to achieve great things, but at the same time, we can't be too hard on ourselves on occasions when we don't meet our own expectations. As long as we try our best and are true to our principles, we cannot ask ourselves for more. I am enough. I try my best at everything I do. And we have positivity. It says the importance of having positive thoughts lies not only in their specific inspirational content, but also in the absence of negative thoughts that they affect. Negativity is a damaging demotivator and a needless waste of resources, and we should aim to replace it with positivity wherever we can. By forming and repeating simple positive affirmations, we can focus on our strengths, build up our motivation, and strengthen our self-esteem. I am good at what I do. I am in control of my own success and happiness. Yeah. So definitely think, you know, you just have to remember to breathe. Breathe. I know you're very determined. This is someone that's very determined. Or all of you that resonated with this, you know, are obviously very determined to have your breakthrough. And not only just to have a breakthrough, but to be very, very successful in some way. You know, but of course, you know, it's not going to come easy. And you just have to remember to not always focus on the negative. To remember not to lose perspective. And to also remember, you know, things that you are grateful for. Why you're here to begin with. That the outcome could be positive, or what you're working on has a lot of potential, even though we don't know what maybe it's going to be yet, or what's going to lie ahead. You know, this is telling yourself that it's going to be okay, that everything will work out as it should, and it's needing to trust the process, you know. So, all right, that is the general reading, guys. Thanks for watching. If you resonated with this, I hope you choose to hit the like button and maybe hit the follow button here on my TikTok. And also possibly subscribe or check out my YouTube channel, Suit for the Soul Tarot, where I will be posting this reading. But yeah, thank you guys, and have a great rest of your night. I know I didn't get to personals tonight. It's just way too late for me to do that. But maybe tomorrow, hopefully. All right. Bye, guys.